The university is surprised that the NTEU has chosen to go to the ballot for a protected industrial action. We are not sure why they think industrial action is necessary at this point in time, and we believe it's too early in the bargaining process to make such a decision. We're also disappointed that the unions have been suggesting that it's the university that is slowing down the bargaining process. We believe that we've been making progress, and in fact, we are waiting on the unions to come back to the university with proposed wording for some clauses and responses to changes that have been proposed by the university. Until we receive such feedback, we can't see how it's possible to progress this any faster. I have previously explained that the university continues to manage its finances in a responsible manner. We have experienced, over the last couple of years, a drop in student demand, which is reflective of declining demand for higher education across the sector and a consequence of changing demographics. As a university, we are heavily reliant on Commonwealth Government funding. We have limited alternate revenue streams and, as a consequence, limited reserves on which we can draw. However, I want to assure you that the university is not in financial crisis, and the approach that we are taking to bargaining and the offers that we will be making to our staff are made in an effort to ensure that we will remain financially viable into the future. The offers that we have made to date do include a salary increase. We acknowledge that this is below CPI, and we understand that some of you have expressed your disappointment at the magnitude of the proposed salary increase. We will continue to monitor CPI, and it is pretty volatile at the moment. I would also like to remind you that we have offered a significant uplift in salaries to staff at Hugh levels 1 to 6. I'd also just like to remind everybody that since 2011, staff of this university have received salary increases totalling 26%. In 2016, all staff received a salary increase of 3.25%, and in January this year, there was a salary increase of 3.75%. We have also recently announced that the university has decided to freeze the salaries of all senior leadership team at 2017 levels. Because some of you have asked this question, I'd just like to point out that all continuing staff of this university currently receive a superannuation contribution of 17% per annum. This is higher than other industry sectors and higher than the public servants. We are proposing, though, to extend this to staff of the university on fixed-term contracts of 12 months or longer and subsequent contracts. I'd like to provide you with a summary of the offers that we've made to date. At this point, we've reached agreement with both unions on over 2/3 of the clauses in both of the agreements. Today, we reached agreement with both unions on clauses relating to dispute settlement, personal leave, which remains largely unchanged, and long service leave. The long service leave provisions in both agreements will continue to maintain portability of long service leave between universities in the higher education sector, which have reciprocal arrangements with Western Sydney University. We listened to feedback from you in relation to when long service leave could be taken. We have revised our position, and your entitlements to take long service leave remain unchanged, as does your right to take long service leave at a time of your choosing with the provision of 6 months' notice. This is a reminder that we're holding another round of staff forums, commencing with one at Campbelltown campus this Friday. I encourage you to check the EB website to find the dates and locations and come along and hear an update. Thank you.